Oh boy, should we do like each NPC can also have like a unique quest, like NPC meaning non-player character, like basically a person who's inhabiting the role of someone living in this world, just standing there, selling bread or whatever. But maybe if you approach them and ask, is there anything I can help you with, or some kind of cool thematic, maybe old English style
Oh yeah.
way of phrasing the question, they can give you a quest if you ask for it. It'd be kind of a cool experience because that's something I love about RPGs. Is that, especially JRPGs, it's like you feel like such a part of the community because you can go through and talk to every single person. They're not too busy to talk to you. They're available to speak to you. And half the time, they have something they want to give you or ask you to do in exchange for something. So you're just such a cool, transformative, powerful force in the universe where you just walk down the street and people come to you asking for help. Like, that's so cool. Like, there's such a neat sense of community in that. So
Yeah.
it'd be cool to recreate that in real life.
I live in a state, Utah, that has this place called Evermore, and they're working on something that's a complete, like, questing and interacting with the people. So I've been to it. And yeah.
That sounds really cool. Dang. I was just thinking that when I said we could do that in the real world. I was like, what if that's an idea for, like, a community? Like, you're building a little, like, I don't want to say commune, but, like, I don't know, a housing development where it's like, just be open and, like, hang out outside a lot more and give people quests.
Oh yeah. Give them a purpose in life.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that works really in modern America. There's not that many beasts that need slain or, exotic herbs that you need to go gather or whatever, but when you're a kid, it kind of feels that way. So you can just live here in this theme park and grow up being, the hero from Dragon Quest.
Pretty much.
It'd be kind of interesting. Okay, so we have dragons, we have quests, we've got a lot of Dragon Quest stuff. What about, like, specific rides or attractions? Are there any specifics that you had in mind?
I thought of two. One is there's a gigantic octopus fight when you are boarding a ship. You're trying to travel to the other side of the island for the first time. So you have to be in a pod that's constantly being dunked because each of these pods are in the end of the tentacles.
Cool. And it, like, goes in and out of the water?
Yeah, and it's freaking out. And you're going all over the place.
Wow.
Dunking you. And,
dude, that sounds really cool.
Yeah, submerging you.
And is it in the game, is it a monster you actually, like, defeat in battle?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Because that was what I was thinking about for different rides would be those kind of, like, larger-than-life monsters. Like, that would be cool if those combat encounters are recreated in a ride that's maybe more of like a cinematic type experience. In the game, a lot of the times it's just turn-based. You hit me, I hit you, you hit me, I hit you. But with, special attacks and everything. But it'd be cool if it was a little bit more action-packed and felt more like you're actually in the real world fighting this thing. Even though it's on a roller coaster ride and, you're strapped into a vehicle, but at least give you the motion and the energy and the excitement of a real battle with a giant Akira Toriyama designed monster. The Dragon Quest monsters are such cool creatures, and they're full of puns and full of cute little clever designs. Like, I don't know, it's such a cool.
That's why I think it'd
universe.
Be a way better geared one for someone who's trying to, an adult, to live out their inner child, and you could obviously bring your children there too. So
right. Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. What was your other coaster idea?
All right, I do not like much of Dragon Quest VII.
Ooh.
It's way too long. It's 100 hours plus. Yep. So my idea would be you are handcuffed to the ride that never ends, and it will play an annoying song similar to "It's a Small World After All" on repeat for 100 hours.
But it goes through the whole story of Dragon Quest VII. Like,
what story?
Every little side quest.
What do you mean? You're stuck on the boat just traveling back and forth.
It's like you have to watch a Let's Play, real time while this annoying music plays over top of it.
Just on repeat. And you can't get out because you're handcuffed to the ride.
Yeah, you have to go there. If you, like, violate park rules or something, you get sentenced. All right, you go beat Dragon Quest VII, and then you can resume your fun. I hope you had tickets for tomorrow, too, because you had to pay 2 full days admissions to complete the attraction.
That's being quite modest.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. That's if it's fast-forwarded. What are some of your favorite moments from Dragon Quest, from any of the games, like that you would want to be replicated here, or that you think would be a cool thing to actually reenact yourself?
There could be a marriage ceremony. Like, we could actually perform marriages similar to Dragon Quest V, with the main hero deciding which character he wants to marry. Bianca, by the way.
Cute.
That's canon waifu. Just gonna put that out there. This is the best
Fair
one.
enough.
Deborah is just like if you like being bullied around. Like,
right? That's a cool idea. We could even have sort of like, I don't want to say matchmaking, but like help you build a team. Like, not that you have to reproduce with them, but like if you're going to the park by yourself. But if we need to like set up a party, basically, you know, you're just the priest going by yourself. It's like, well, it'd be better, you know, if you're with a party of people, we can set up some story reasons why you're connecting with other people and going on the adventure with them. It'd be kind of interesting. That doesn't exactly connect with choosing a spouse, I guess. But hey, maybe if you play your cards right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you meet them. You know, your first date is there because that's where you met them, joining your party, and then you end up getting married there a few years later. I like it. It'd also be cool to do sort of some sort of record keeping of what each character's story arc is. You know, what dragon did they interact with, which monsters did they defeat, all that kind of stuff. And you give them a little summary when they leave, and then they come back the next year, and you get to add on to that story. And it gets to be a little bit like, is it Dragon Quest V, where you play as the same character throughout their life?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So it'd be kind of cool if you could do a montage, you know, especially if you visit this park throughout your life. You know, your first time going there as a kid, then you go there like after you graduate high school, and then you go there again when you have kids. And you can do like a, you know, little montage of like your character like aging. Like, I think that's one of the sweetest things about Dragon Quest V is looking at the little character, you know, wearing the same outfit but growing up, and his stage in life changes, and it's kind of sweet. It's kind of sentimental. Like, I feel like Disney could totally do that if they maybe spied on their guests a little bit more.
Lord.
Where they would have
You don't think
footage
it's bad
of you.
enough already? Yikes.
It is. Okay, you'd have to opt in, I guess.
Here, put this ankle monitor on your wrist, basically, and we're just gonna scan your vitals. Good Lord.
If you want to download the app, you have to give us your GPS coordinates, and so we'll be able to track you with the cameras, no problem. Maybe it's an opt-in type of thing.
Oh, hi there. I hope you enjoyed this clip from Puff Puff Hour, a Dragon Quest podcast. If you happen to like what you see, you should subscribe. We have full podcast episodes detailing the main series of Dragon Quest 1 through 11. Oh yeah, and if you like the content, you should check out our other shows from All Out Geekdom Entertainment. We have Nude Clan and Ultima Final Fantasy, the ultimate Final Fantasy podcast. Or, you know, Dragon Quest.